OU Football Preview Show. Brought to you by your local sponsors, Eskridge Lexus, Eskridge Honda, the Hal Smith Restaurant Group, including Louie's Grill and Bar, Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, the Shack Seafood Restaurant, Lorek Ranch Home Furnishings, and the Trails Golf Club. Now here's your hosts, Rick Heath and Al Eschbach.
Hello sports fans, and welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach, and Al, we're at one of the nicer family-owned businesses here in Oklahoma City, Sam's Optical.
Oh, good people out here. And they do a great job, great selection. Got mine on from here. They're just nice people. Nice people.
It's family-owned business. Sam's Optical, been in business for over 25 years. I mean, a great group of family members that run this, and Sam and his family have been doing it for a long time, and they do it right for all the latest in fashion wear for women, men, even children. Come to Sam's Optical, I-240 and Walker here on Oklahoma City. There's also two other locations, one in Tri-Cities, right off of the exit there at Tri-Cities area, one in Edmond on 5th Street. So, Al, let's talk a little bit about probably one of the more disappointing losses Bob Stoops has had as an OU coach.
There's no doubt about it. You see at his press conference Monday, he was angry. He still thinks his team is pretty good, but he knows that the chance of playing the 14 playoffs finished right now, and 2 or 3 plays here or there, and you don't make them. You got to win close games. Every season's defined by winning some close games.
You know, and that's the thing about this game. It's frustrating is OU played pretty well offensively. Defense had some breakdowns, but overall they still could have won, should have won the game.
And we never talk about special teams, and they've been absolutely great. And boy, they come back and got bit by them. I can't miss the field goal. I go back to 1976, missing an extra point against Texas in the last minutes, cost them game wound up being a 6-6 tie.
Yeah, you know, and you know, Michael Honeycutt's been as reliable as any kicker in the country, and he just didn't have it on that particular day. And you know, and for that, now we're trying to scramble and figure out what's ahead for OU, you know. And
well, you got to go out and try to win. I think they got a good chance of winning out, but you don't know. I mean, how is this team reacting? You know their goals are ended. They can still become co-Big 12 champion, but Kansas State got to lose 2 games.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But hey, we're at Sam's Optical, but let me tell you about Totally Tickets. Totally Tickets with 2 great locations, one in Norman and one just 2 blocks east of the Peak Chesapeake Arena in Oklahoma City. Whether they're Thunder tickets or OU football tickets, give Totally Tickets a call or go to totallytickets.com. We'll be back from Sam's Optical after this.
If you're looking for today's styling for young men and more seasoned gentlemen, every man needs at least one good suit for weddings, funerals, job interviews, firing your brother-in-law. At Pinpoint Resource, for a limited time, you can get 100% worsted wool suit and a year-round weight for only $1.99. A quality-made suit in the most desirable fabric for only $1.99.
Come to the Pinpoint Resource. My dad will help you.
Second level, 50 Pin Place.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Lorek Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City is where you'll find the perfect blend of elegance and rustic to fit any room in your home. Living room suits, dining rooms, bedrooms, and the den. And the kids are going to love our bunk bed selection. So whatever home or room you're looking to decorate, Lorek Ranch has you covered.
Welcome to Lorek Ranch, where rustic meets elegance. Y hablamos español.
Lorek Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers, like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Ready to get rid of that old mower and move up to a Honda? Well, you couldn't have picked a better time. Choose from 10 different models with features you just won't find on any other mower. Whether you decide on the rock-solid HRR series or the amazing HRX series, you owe it to yourself to check out these incredible mowers and see what sets Honda apart from all others. Visit the website you see here for specials going on right now and find the Honda Power Equipment dealer nearest you. Honda Lawnmowers. Very smart.
And welcome back to the OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Sam's Optical, a great family-owned business, Oklahoma run for a long time here on I-240 in South Walker. There's also a Sam's Optical in the Tri-Cities area and in Edmond on 5th Street. Al, let's talk a little bit about the offense in this Kansas State game. Offense, actually, when you look at the numbers, put up dang good numbers.
You scored 30 points. You missed 7 from the easy kicking game. You put that 37. That's a tremendous effort.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor Knight was 26 of 32 for 318 yards and 3 TDs.
Probably his best game other than the Alabama game. He threw one really bad pass, cost him 7 points. But you come away that game, if he could play that way every game for the next couple of years, they're going to be pretty good.
Well, you know, and that's what I think that's one of the main questions that can be answered the rest of the year.
I totally agree. Totally agree with that.
You know, if Trevor Knight continues to improve, I mean, he's only a sophomore, okay? And so if he continues to improve and play like this, then they know they've got a guy for the next 3 years, you know, this year and 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay? And the other thing that was answered was Cody Thomas came in and
did a couple of good things. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, in a cold situation, hardly any warm-up, he came in, handled himself well. So now the staff knows that if something happens.
And the receivers got separation.
Yeah.
They were open, did a good job.
You know, the receivers had a good receiving day. They ran for almost 200 yards in rushing. Unfortunately, if they get those extra 2 yards, especially that one on 3rd and 1, we're not talking about a defeat. We're talking about, okay, what do they need to do in this bye week?
Absolutely. Isn't it amazing, 1 or 2 plays, how it just shapes everything?
You know, and that's kind of the thing. A lot of people, a lot of commentators have been bashing them, you know, and saying the most disappointing team in the country. Well, it is disappointing, but, I mean, there are upsets all over the board.
And there's a lot of time to go yet. That is ridiculous. I mean, that is totally ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, and so, you know, OU still has things to play for. It's just not, like you said, I mean.
LSU is by far the most disappointing. Anybody that, I mean, not even close.
And they get a chance to beat Mississippi this week.
That's exactly right.
You know, so, I mean, they have a chance to still get back in. OU has a chance that they play Baylor. They keep continuing to win. And maybe, no telling what happens in the upset mania of college football the way it is right now. I mean, TCU has to go to Kansas State, okay? West Virginia. Kansas State has to go to West Virginia. I mean, those are games out there that can go the other way. I mean, you never know.
You can still be a co-champion.
Yeah.
And if you have the same record, doesn't matter who has the tiebreaker. Both teams always have been recognized throughout history as co-champions.
Yeah, and that's what, if that's what happens, then it would be, you know, that's a salvage, a little,
absolutely
little
right.
salve on the wounds. But let me tell you, there's 2 things I wanted to bring up with you. I mean, 2 different situations during the game on offense. And number one, of course, is, you know, the pick 6. You know, they're down on the 1 yard line, the ball gets down. They have a penalty. It puts it back to the 1/2 yard line. They have some, you know, miscommunications. They come out, and they still run the same play, and the cornerback is sitting on it.
And Trevor Knight is supposed to hand it to the running back.
Well, and that's
so he blew it.
Yeah.
So,
now Josh Heupel did say after the game, he did say he had the option of passing it or handing it off.
Right.
All right, and he said, well, I wish he would have handed off or thrown it in the stands. You know?
It's a shame. Trevor played a great game. He just misread it. Played a great game.
But you know what? If I'm down there, I mean, I would have wished just run the ball. You know,
right.
Call a run play. Don't give an option.
Yeah.
Just call that run play.
Your quarterback got to see it.
Well, you should. You should. But, hey, Landry Jones did the same thing 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Same team, same situation. Yeah. Who's his offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Josh Heupel.
And who's the quarterback? Quarterback got to read it.
I understand. But with that in mind, I mean, don't call the play.
Well, if the guy's open, though, throw it.
I know. But right at that
You
point.
guys say, you're open or not? So you don't.
He wasn't open, though.
Yeah, so that's why you hand it off. That's what Trevor's supposed to read.
Well, but he didn't even read. He just picked it up and threw it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to read it.
And then the second thing was, and it's more me than anything else. And they were 3rd and 1 to win the game, and they didn't get the 1 yard. Okay?
You're right.
After the game, they were talking about, well, we didn't have our big set. They didn't have Rapowski. They didn't have Bell. And they were, I don't want to say whining, but they were complaining they weren't in that big set. So to me, why run that play? Run something else. Run a quarterback bootleg.
I would have done it on 3rd down, a quarterback, not on 4th down.
Not on 3rd down.
Yeah,
okay,
on 4th down. But you know what happens if they don't get it? Then everybody's ripping for doing that.
I know. And then, but they're no worse off than kicking the field goal. Correct? If they don't get it.
Yeah.
So you know, that's just one of those things. I mean, it's me. It's not anything else.
Again, at the end, the offense, they played really well.
Yes, they did. They just needed that 1 extra yard. If they get the touchdown,
they need someone to kick an extra point. Can you do it?
That's right.
Can you do that?
Exactly. Let me tell you about Sun and Ski Sports. They are loaded with new apparel, accessories, and equipment. All your favorite brands have outerwear by North Face, Patagonia, Marmot, and Mountain Hardwear. Check out the great selection of winter boots by Uggs, Sorrel, and North Face, Merrell, and more. If you need skis or snowboards, look no further. Sun and Ski has those for you. Sun and Ski Sports on North May Avenue, 10109 North May Avenue in Oklahoma City, and Sooner Mall in Norman. Sun and Ski Sports. Don't go outside till you go to Sun and Ski. We'll be right back after this.
It's Tommy time. It's time for smiling, styling, and profiling in your cool and comfortable as an ocean breeze Tommy Bahama fashion for men and women from Pinpoint Resource. From head to toe, Pinpoint has the ultra cool quality name brand fashions like Allen Edmond, Johnston Murphy shoes, Enro shirts, and Bill's khaki. Great fashion, great value, and always great customer service.
Pinpoint Resource, where value exceeds our customers' expectations.
Pinpoint Resource, 50 Penn Place.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, reminding you that the weather is hot. So come cool off at Louie's and try one of our delicious salads, like our turkey chicken club salad. At Louie's, where you come for the food and stay for the fun.
Lorick Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City is where you'll find the perfect blend of elegance and rustic to fit any room in your home. Living room suites, dining rooms, bedrooms, and the den. And the kids are going to love our bunk bed selection. So whatever home or room you're looking to decorate, Lorick Ranch has you covered.
Welcome to Lorick Ranch, where rustic meets elegance. Y hablamos español.
Lorick Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door. And just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Leschbeck. We are from the fashion eyewear capital of Oklahoma, and that's Sam's Optical here. You've got the wonderful glasses from you. I've got glasses from Sam's. It's a great place to come. The latest in fashions for the ladies and men. Men, they've got the rugged sports frames from you. Ladies, they got the latest in fashionable eyewear, all available here at Sam's Optical on I-240 and South Walker, South I-240, and also Tri-Cities and Edmond on 5th Street. Now let's talk a little bit about on the defensive side. You know, the defense, the first half, boy, they gave up that big play, and that just really hurt them.
I don't understand. Defense isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I mean, that's the bottom line.
We thought when they
went, it was going to be one of the best in the country.
And you know, the defensive line was going to be really, really good, and you know, the secondary had some questions, but we thought they would get better. None of that's happened really.
The linebackers losing Frank Shannon has hurt them. Jordan Evans is going to be a good player.
It's hurt his experience.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know,
yeah, exactly. Experience.
The athleticism they can replace.
Sure,
experience they can't replace.
Absolutely.
Just like we were talking about the fullback run, the fullback pass, the 62-yard pass. OU had just gone in and taken the lead. They had great momentum. The crowd was into it. Kansas State comes up there. Boom. They sneak the fullback through. They have their little run deal. And the quarterback's going to look for a place to run. He steps back after the line was already pushed forward about 4 or 5 yards and throws to the fullback wide open, 62-yard touchdown.
Yeah, you know, where the linebackers, where the safeties on the play.
Yeah, you know, I mean, how do you leave that? And they've had a problem with that for a while. Well, Texas exploited the middle of the field.
No doubt about it. Again, that's where Frank Shannon, the experience of Frank Shannon is invaluable. And I don't know what the defense is not. And then late in the game, when you need to stop them, first down, get the ball back, which I feel like get the ball back, they're going to score.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to kick a field goal, so maybe they're not going to score. But you feel good if they stop them, but the defense couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't get up. They just ran the clock out, and you know, and looking at it, I mean, they've played tentatively. What happened to the aggression?
I think they're being spooked by these running quarterbacks.
Well, but you got to, you know, what would you rather get beat by? A running quarterback that gets 20 yards or 15 yards, or a guy that gets 62-yard touchdown?
There's no doubt about it. I mean, it just, yeah, it's really, really frustrating.
Where was Eric Stryker? You never heard his name called?
Never heard his name. Nope. Like he was
Tapper. Never heard their name called.
He's another one. People want him to get bigger. You know, he got to get bigger. Well, he got bigger, and he's not. He doesn't have the explosiveness.
Yeah, not as fast. Geno Grissom. I mean, the same thing. Geno's not even getting replaced occasionally now.
Although he had 2 sacks.
He played pretty well.
I think the game before, there might have been some words with him and Mike Stoops is what happened there.
Is that what that was?
Yes, I think so.
So, anyway, Geno Grissom came back, played well, but Stryker, Tapper were non-existent. Now, Jordan Phillips played pretty well in the middle, but golly, I mean, the other guys have got to step up and come after him.
Yeah, and the linebackers had problems, and now Zach Sanchez had a terrific game. They put him in the second half
that
on
was
Lockett.
My second thing. Why did they wait till the
second
half?
I don't know.
Last year, we talked
about
Same thing. Tyler Lockett gets 278 yards and 3 TDs. I talked about that with Bob Stoops. He goes, well, we have to be aware of where he is all the time. They didn't. They weren't.
Yeah.
You know?
In fact, last year, he killed him in the first 7 minutes this year. Then he put Colvin on in the second half, and they shut him down last year.
Same thing this year. They put Sanchez on him, and he still got a couple of catches, but no big breakers.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, to me, that's a bit of arrogance, you know, that, hey, you know, we don't have to do that this year. We've got better coverage. Well, they didn't. If they would have put Sanchez on, I'm not saying it changes the outcome, but at least it keeps him from being a factor.
No doubt. Yeah, it's just very, very strange. Going to be interesting to see how his defense reacts the rest of the way.
Well, you know, and they're going to have to do, you know, get back their swagger, their aggressiveness.
You're right.
They got nothing else to lose.
No.
Go after them. You know, if you make a mistake, so what? It's no worse than making a mistake being passive.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That Oklahoma defense wasn't that great last year either. There were expectations, and I kind of Alabama ran up and down the field on that.
Well, they got 500 yards. You know, I mean, so this year we thought they were going to be better. They just haven't been.
They haven't been.
They showed you flashes, but not consistent.
Yeah, inconsistent. I mean, they're just totally inconsistent. Having trouble in first half of games.
Yeah, you know, and that's really hurting. Hey, let me tell you about the Pro Power Player of the Week, sponsored by Pro Power Honda Equipment Dealer on South May and 74th. The Pro Power Equipment Player of the Week is Sterling Shepard. What an outstanding game he had, Al.
Oh, he's something else, isn't he?
I mean, he is
special.
So good and so competitive. I mean, he makes calls. I mean, he makes catches. He makes runs. He does whatever it needs to, and he does it at such a high level of athleticism and all of that. So Sterling Shepard, his outstanding play is the Pro Power Player of the Week, sponsored by Pro Power Equipment, 74th and South May. If you need Honda power equipment, go to Pro Power Equipment on 74th and South May. We'll be right back after this.
Ready to get rid of that old mower and move up to a Honda? Well, you couldn't have picked a better time. Choose from 10 different models with features you just won't find on any other mower. Whether you decide on the rock-solid HRR series or the amazing HRX series, you owe it to yourself to check out these incredible mowers and see what sets Honda apart from all others. Visit the website you see here for specials going on right now and find the Honda power equipment dealer nearest you. Honda Lawnmowers. Very smart.
It's Tommy time. It's time for smiling, styling, and profiling in your cool and comfortable as an ocean breeze Tommy Bahama fashion for men and women from Pinpoint Resource. From head to toe, Pinpoint has the ultra cool quality name brand fashions like Allen Edmond, Johnston Murphy shoes, Enro shirts, and Bill's khaki. Great fashion, great value, and always great customer service.
Pinpoint Resource, where value exceeds our customers' expectations.
Pinpoint Resource, 50 Penn Place.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, reminding you that the weather is hot. So come cool off at Louie's and try one of our delicious salads, like our turkey chicken club salad. At Louie's, where you come for the food and stay for the fun.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door. And just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Lorick Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City is where you'll find the perfect blend of elegance and rustic to fit any room in your home. Living room suites, dining rooms, bedrooms, and the den. And the kids are going to love our bunk bed selection. So whatever home or room you're looking to decorate, Lorick Ranch has you covered.
Welcome to Lorick Ranch, where rustic meets elegance. Y hablamos español.
Lorick Ranch, 4111 West Reno in Oklahoma City.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet. Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Ready to get rid of that old mower and move up to a Honda? Well, you couldn't have picked a better time. Choose from 10 different models with features you just won't find on any other mower. Whether you decide on the rock-solid HRR series or the amazing HRX series, you owe it to yourself to check out these incredible mowers and see what sets Honda apart from all others. Visit the website you see here for specials going on right now and find the Honda Power Equipment dealer nearest you. Honda Lawnmowers. Very smart.
And welcome back to the final segment of the OU Football Preview Show. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from Sam's Optical, I-240 and South Walker. I want to thank some wonderful sponsors of the show, the Shack Seafood and Oyster Bar. 3 great locations for the Shack Seafood and Oyster Bar in Oklahoma City. Ed Noble Parkway in Norman, on just west of the Broadway Extension on 63rd, the original Shack restaurant, and May and Memorial with the new one up there. So if you're looking for the freshest seafood and the freshest oysters and the best Cajun food in the metro, you got to go by the Shack Seafood and Oyster Bar, one of the great locations. Also, Tickets Unlimited. OU football tickets, concert tickets, Thunder tickets, whatever you need, give Tickets Unlimited a call at 364-7500 to go to oktickets.com. Also, the Trails Golf Club in Norman, a great place to play this fall for fall golf. They also have some wonderful family memberships available right now. Give Kathy Hess a call at 364-3790. They have membership specials for our championship golf course in a great family atmosphere at the Trails Golf Club. Sun and Ski Sports, outstanding equipment for outdoor, all the great names for outdoor wear like North Face, Patagonia, Marmot, Mountain Hardware. They also have new ski boots and skis from Atomic, Blizzard, K2s, Rossignol, Solomon, and more. And remember, Sun and Ski has everything you need if you're headed to the mountain, a football game, or just everyday life this winter. Go to Sun and Ski Sports. The gear, the advice, and the price at Sun and Ski Sports. Also, Pinpoint Resource. Fine men's clothing from Tommy Bahama, like my friend Al and myself here, beautiful stuff, to Hart, Schaefer, and Marks, as well as fashion footwear. 50 Penn Place, Pinpoint Resource. Al, one of the things that we need to talk about is where do we go from here with the OU football team? Now, you said co-Big 12 champs. I think that is something that the players can at least rally around. They got this off week, and I think they can look at that and say, you know, we still got a lot of games, and we can finish out strong and look good.
Yeah, they're going to start. I mean, Iowa State gave Texas all they want in Austin. So you go on the road, and Yeah, I mean, and I think, again, that's why I think Bob is so angry. I still think they think this team's pretty good.
Well, and that's the thing that I think frustrates him. I mean,
exactly. That's it.
Is that he's got a
player
good
here
team.
there.
Yes,
yeah.
He's got a good team. He knows he's got a good team, and and it's coming together offensively a little bit better. The defense has got some questions, but gosh, those mistakes have just continued to kill him.
Yeah, you just got to eliminate. You got to be consistent on defense. You
well,
have to be consistent on defense.
I think that now if they really look at it now, Bob had said something in his press conference. They always do they kind of overview, and they're going to do that from top to bottom, coaching staff, all the things, the players, the plays called, the defensive called, all of that. They're going to take a look at it this off week.
They got to get Stryker more involved. They got to get him.
Well, he's a huge factor, and he's been non-existent in Texas.
I'm not sure I like him in coverage instead of just on the line.
Well, now, you know how they started out? They started out in a 3-3-5.
Yeah.
They had Stryker 3 yards off the line of scrimmage and playing in coverage. And that's not what he does best.
No.
He gets after people.
He gets after people. That's what he's all about.
And put him at, one of the things about it is finding out where your players play well and do it. And I think they've gotten away from that.
Well, and they got to figure it out, too, for next year because, he's a junior.
Yeah.
And so got to figure it out for next year also.
Yeah. And if you're an OU fan, hey, there are a lot of things that can still happen this year. I mean, it's a year of upsets. You've seen it all the way across college football landscape.
And you look back, the 0-4 with Mayfield, Mixon, Shannon, and DGB.
All being back. I mean, all of them will be there. And
just one of them. If DGB was there, they probably only have one loss. I mean,
at most.
At most.
But last week in the Big 12, West Virginia upset Baylor. I mean, that's one of the things that can happen.
I don't know if he called an upset. Baylor hasn't shown me at all two things. They can't play defense, and they can't win from home.
They can't win on the road.
Right.
So, and that's the one thing I call it upset because Baylor was favored.
Right.
But still, West Virginia's playing pretty good.
They are playing. Now, they go to Stillwater this week, which will be they're a better team than Oklahoma State. There's no doubt about that. But let's see them do it on the road. They barely beat Texas Tech on the road this year.
Yeah, see, and Kansas State barely beat Iowa State at Iowa State.
You're right.
So playing on the road in the Big 12 is pretty tough.
Very difficult. That's why it hurt OU losing that game.
Oh, at home. They got to win those games.
Got to win the home games.
All right, now coming up this week, OSU hosts West Virginia. OSU disappointment last week against TCU.
They're just not very good.
No, they're not. TCU is 17-point favorite against Texas Tech. That shouldn't be too bad.
No, TCU is really, really good.
And then Texas, 10-point underdog at Kansas State. Texas may be catching them in a pretty good area.
You're right about that, but I still can't. Texas has really improved offensively. Defensively, I don't know what was wrong with them last week.
Yeah, and then on the national level, Friday night, Oregon at Cal. You never know on the road. I mean, what
Oregon
happens
struggles
in the Big 12.
at times, exactly. And Cal can put some points up.
Hey, Mark Stoops has a chance to help his brother when Kentucky hosts Mississippi State.
Yeah, I don't.
Not much going to happen there. All right, Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi goes to LSU. That's one we talked about. LSU can write their season with that.
Yeah, I can't see that happening either.
Hey, this OU football preview show, if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, Joe Fan Sports at Facebook, or go to YouTube at Joe Fan Sports. For Al Esbeck, I'm Rick Heath. We'll see you next time on the OU football preview show.